Welcome to this space and to this reading in which you will receive a message about love from the goddess FREJA. Now, love is such a widespread topic, so be prepared for anything really. It can be about your love towards yourself, how to cultivate that. It can be about your connection to a romantic partner. It can be about devoting yourself to one of your passions or connecting deeper to your spirit guides. Or it can be about the essence of your love and how to express that more fully. So have an open mind and trust that whatever is coming through from these messages is exactly what you need to hear right now. So let's begin by connecting in and setting an intention for this reading. And if you would like to skip ahead, you will find the timestamps for the messages down below in the description box. Connecting in. Connecting in to my higher self and the wisdom of my higher self through all existing lifetimes, both the past, the present, and the future coming together in this now moment. Connecting in with my spirit guides. Calling forth Gere and FREJA to protect and guard this space, and only to allow in those energies that they deem fit. Calling in Hugin and Munin to act as messengers between the spirit guides of this community and my spirit guides, as well as FREJA. Entering into Mimer's well to access wisdom, insight, and knowledge from other realms, as well as from my own subconscious terrain. Connecting in with more deeply with the goddess FREJA, goddess of love. I set the intention to give you clarity and wisdom from FREJA when it comes to love and whatever she chooses to say to you with the guidance of your spirit guides. Setting the intention that I channel these messages in a clear, concise, compassionate, and impactful way in order to ignite and activate you in your current situation. I pray that these messages will be for the highest good of all beings and the earth in its entirety. Let it be so. Tack så mycket. Let's begin the readings. Message number 1. Before we begin, I just want to let you know that if you would like a personal reading, the link for that is down below in the description box. It is now available for purchase. So I just feel like connecting in for a moment. We will begin with a card from the Oracle of the Mermaids here. I feel a connection to a specific person here. That there are questions around this connection. I'm wondering if this is a partner of yours or soon to be, FREJA is saying, soon to be. Hold on. There is fear of getting hurt again here. and perhaps reading into signs. In how things played out in the past. So if there is a connection in your life right now, reading into signs as to how this is going to get awry, and it is based on previous experiences. Let go is what Freya is saying here. And if you have not yet a connection in your life, we will get to that. But there is, in both cases, fear lingering from the past of getting hurt once more. And this is why she is stepping in, why this is important. So that you do not sabotage what is good because of the fear. To protect yourself. So in essence, what is the message here? What can this group do to relinquish the fear? The fear will be there anyway. The fear will be there anyway. Transparency. Honest, authentic, genuine, present. So what you have to keep in the back of your mind is to be present with your emotions whenever you get triggered by something. Be present with that and try to take a break, breathe into your body, and just let the emotion be for a while before you react. Because the chances are that this is a reaction that stems from the past, from past behaviors and past hurts. So it is important that you take a step back and look at the situation truthfully and honestly, and also communicating, being honest towards this connection, this person. And something I think that we sometimes forget is that the other person has baggage too. So if we feel that they are acting out, it is not necessarily because of actions that we have made or things that we have said. Could be, not necessarily. So we need to open up to honest, authentic communication here. Being still with what we are feeling in the moment when you get that reaction. Especially at those moments when there is something that could have been minor that is giving you a very big reaction, then you know that there's a wound that is being poked at, both in you and in the other. So try also to be able to see that within the other. Now, it's not your responsibility to handle their emotions. That's their responsibility. But this is said for you to be able to detach yourself from the situation and from their emotions, so that you can be more clear. No, let me rewind here. So that you don't become the victim here. in those circumstances when it's really not about you. So Freya will give you a past, present, future situation. And this will apply for all of you, no matter your relationship status here. And we are using the Goddess of Love Tarot. In the past we have the Crown of Pentacles. In the present moment we have the Four of Cups. And in the upcoming future we have the Two of Wands. And I want a card to sort of crown this. We have the Ace of Wands. You are internally ready to begin a new cycle of passion and devotion and love, and connect deeper and more fiery and more uninhibited. But what is required of you is to detach from the past, being more in the present, and being honest and see things more clearly about your emotions and the emotions of the other person. So the Crown of Pentacles in the past. I'm going to tap in here. There could quite possibly be something about your body. Feeling that your body was being violated in some way, in some capacity, where you wanted to, perhaps wanted to say no to to engaging in something. I don't know, it could be very subtle. It could be very subtle here. But the boundaries were being broken here. And perhaps that other person were violating your boundaries. Perhaps you didn't set boundaries yourself. Perhaps you weren't communicating clearly from yourself. And know that that is also coming from a wounded space. So we're not trying to blame you or anything like that, just to make you aware. So there's some trespassing when it comes to your bodily, your physical experience, where your body, it feels like your body wasn't being honored, essentially. So moving into the present moment, there's a disconnect here to the body because of this experience. And a lack of passion because of that as well. Because the connection to your body has been wounded and has been sort of severed here. And so how do we bridge that to coming into this Two of Wands in the upcoming future, where we see this portal to love and eroticism really opening itself up to you, where you feel more expansive, where you feel more lusty, where you feel more trusting. So where's the bridge there? How do you overlap these experiences and essentially heal? And a lot of it comes down to what I was speaking about in the beginning, what Freya was speaking about in the beginning here as well. We have the Sun. So it's about building a healthy relationship, a vital relationship to your body once more. At the bottom we have this Four of Swords. So this means honoring your body, what it is telling you, letting it be, letting it guide you. And if it takes a long time, let it take a long time. Your body needs to be your temple, and you need to be very, very acutely aware of the needs of your body here, so that you can bring more life force energy into your body and feel as though life is more vital, your body is more vital. And this also means engaging in physical activities that really engages your passion and your sense of health and vitality and lust for life. Whatever that is, it can be dancing, it can be going outside for a walk. But what Freja is really pressing upon here is let go of a rigid diet exercise regime. This is quite detrimental for your body at this moment. At this moment, you need to call back your relationship with your body, where you are friends, where you show love and appreciation for each other. So this is really interesting how we started off with a message about connecting to a romantic partner, but it came down to be a message about your body and your relationship to your body. So any additional messages? Come to the edge. There's that dance again. I really do feel as if you would grow a lot and gain a lot from moving your body freely, just turning on some music that gets you really excited and just move your body with the rhythm of the music in whatever shape or form that suits you and your body in the present moment. That will be quite a transformative experience for you. And I'm wondering if there's something about the title as well, Come to the Edge. So you need to move a bit out of your comfort zone here when it comes to building up that relationship to your body as well. It can be for a period of time eating differently that seems a bit uncomfortable, but in the long term will benefit you. Or it could be ditching that rigid exercise regime. And perhaps that is a bit uncomfortable because of a goal that you have set, or etc., etc. So this will create a little bit of discomfort to begin with, but as you move into this, you will feel more and more connected to yourself, to your body, to your passion, and to your partner, and more trusting in the experience that is unfolding for you. And Freja is saying that that is all for your message. I thank you so much for connecting in, and I do hope to see you next time. Take care. Bye. Message number 2. Let's see what we have got for you. I do feel that you could quite possibly be attracted to another message as well. But for a lot of you, this being the main one, the main focus, the main theme. Oh, I do feel a lot of sadness. a lot of sadness. My God. Let me connect into that for a moment. You feel, I get the feeling of being abandoned by yourself. And there are some interesting noises in my apartment here. Your spirit guides want to say to you that we are here, we are always here, connecting with you, guiding you. Let us help you. Let us connect more. And Freja wants to tell you that... Sorry, it's my sewer. That when you have alone time with yourself, make that experience count. Make that experience count. Use that time to connect with yourself, with your spirit guides, with your spiritual path, with your spirituality. This is very, very important to you. Nasty noises, I'm really sorry. Yeah. Why you are avoiding this is because of the things that might be bubbling up from beneath the surface. So that is what I want to ask about. Let me see what deck to use. That one. No, that one. TikTok. It's like time is flying by and you don't know what you're doing with it. Or you want to make a mark in this lifetime. That feels more strongly to me here. You want to make a mark here in this lifetime. You have a mission, you have a purpose, you have something that you want to do. You want to make an impact. And so where's the connection there between this message and why you are avoiding that deep connection? Because at the same time, it is also freaking you out a bit. Because the stakes feel so high. Like before coming down here, you knew that there was something important that you wanted to do. You wanted to do something big, something that would last. And your human self is having a hard time to grapple with that. To even understand the concept of that and to put that into action. Living your everyday life. And it's almost as if your everyday life is sucking out all of the energy that you have. Like living everyday life takes up so much energy for you. How are you supposed to do that other thing that you're really craving for, that your heart is really beating for? TikTok. So like every day, trying to do the everyday life, and the clock is ticking. And I feel like the part of being alone and sad comes from this. Could be feeling very lonely in this experience because you're by yourself and you're not really perhaps talking about this to anyone. And also feeling a heavy burden of responsibility with this. But here is where your spirit guides are coming in to say that they are here to help and they are here to guide you, and you can ask them questions whenever you would like to. And I feel Freya here. We are supposed to draw 2 cards from the Goddess of Love tarot here. What's the message from Freya about this? So this message is really about self-love in a way, but also honoring the love that you have for this planet and for this collective or your community or whatever, whomever you are serving here. The love that you're supposed to share with your purpose. So tell me about that, actually. I feel like she wants to tell us about that. The love that you're supposed to share here. The 9 of Cups. And the 8 of Cups. So you are supposed to help people tap more into that feminine wisdom and really connecting into who they are, how to be authentic, and how to move more with ease and rhythm in your life, not pressing or pushing that hard. And this is how your life experience as a human will serve you as well, because you are deep in the trenches of this yourself, trying to get by. So she's saying that this is something that you can play with in your life. How can you try that out? This is to begin with, to begin with this. How can you experiment with having more rhythm in your life, being more at ease, being more playful, and feeling as though you are living life more authentically? And some of you will have very small wiggle room here. Like you have a lot of obligations here. But take what room you have and try not to plan that, but play with that. What makes you excited? What will make you relax? What will make you feel pleasure? Let's see. There's a connection here between these cards here. We have the 8 of Cups. This is your classical abandoning what's successful but not fulfilling card. So there is a shift yet to come here in your experience that will take place, moving out from that really straining experience that you are quite possibly in right now, where you are just getting by, sort of. But the passage there, I would like to draw a card for that from the Oracle of the Mermaids. What's the passage there? How can they bridge that experience? The crane bag. Sacred Ocean Medicine, Clutter, Declutter, Choice. So there are two messages with this. One of them being that you already possess something in your life. There is something in your life already that you can play with. So you don't need to try out something new or engage with something new. I do feel that there is something in your life already that you can engage with more to feel this sense of ease here. And the second message is about decluttering, that there are things that you can let go of. Obligations, plans, and things that really stresses you out that are actually not mandatory in your life. And you really need to be strict with this. Really need to be truthful and honest in thinking about this. The things that you perceive that you must do in your life, that you must attend to in your life. Really examine these things if they really need to be there. Because life in its truest form is quite basic, right? It's eat, sleep, mate. You get the gist of it. Anything else? We'll take a look at the bottom of the deck here. Maiden of Wands. We're supposed to connect all of these threads here because there were a lot of threads. There was the sadness, the loneliness, the need to connect in more with yourself and your spirit tribe, and to ease up life a little bit and to move into the direction of your purpose. I want to take a look at the next card as well. Four of Pentacles. So however you might perceive the situation or feel about your life, you do actually have quite a solid, good foundation to move from, to take action steps from, towards what's more fulfilling, and towards fulfilling this purpose, this goal of yours that feels quite big. And so the Maiden of Wands is really about you stepping into absorbing yourself into that passion. The passion that is connecting into your path and your purpose. And letting that be your food and your nourishment and your hobby and your creativity. Be absorbed by that. And I feel like this is very healthy for you. Because when you are tapping out, you are numbing and distracting yourself quite possibly. And that doesn't lead to anything good, and you become more apathetic and disconnected from your path. So, really become fired up with this thing that excites you and the small things that you can do in your life right now to be more at ease, feel pleasure and adventure and play. And Freja is saying that that is all for your message here today. I do hope that you enjoyed it. And before I stop, I forgot to tell you in the beginning, if you are interested, I do now have personal readings available, and the link for that is down in the description box down below. Thank you so much. I hope to see you next time. Bye. Message number 3. This reading is about connection to a child. I'm wondering if there are perhaps different scenarios in here. Yes. So there could be a connection to a specific child in your life, perhaps being a parent, or nieces, or friends' children. It can be about connection to children in your life as a teacher, or connecting to children in work. What else? Connecting to the child in you, or connecting to your childhood. There's another possibility. Connecting to a parent or a parental figure that has that child connection to you. You being the child. That's interesting. There's a lot of smoke here from my... sorry for that. So let's see what the overall message here is. Let's see. Let's begin with a message from the wisdom of the oracle. I can't talk. There's something with that joyful abandon and that free spirit that children inhabit so naturally. What's the general message for all of the people choosing this message? So there will be sort of 2 groups here. So for the first group, for the people who are more so connecting into their own child within or their own childhood, the message for you is clean it up, which is quite straightforward, meaning to clean up the negative, painful attachments from negative, painful experiences that you have had. So it is essentially cutting cords, but cutting cords to the pain. Remembering the experiences, but lessening the pain, so that you can be more free. Let's stop at that. So the next group is Yang. Those of you who are connecting with children in your life in some way or another. And you can belong to both here as well. Let your intuition guide you. But you have the role of the father in a sense, in that you are providing these children with a sense of safety and security and protection. And I do feel FREJA so strongly, acknowledging and honoring and appreciating, and it really makes me want to cry, how beautifully you handle this role of a benevolent and loving father figure even though you may not be a father. It is really the archetype of the father that we are speaking about here. Because in this space, the child or the children feel safe to explore their playfulness and their creativity and their passion. You see the stars falling out from the hands here. It's a safe space for them to explore, essentially. And tapping into that more feminine, wild energy that is untamed and unruly and expressive and creative. Let's see how to move forward here. They're actually saying that this is all for this message. So you received a very, very short message here today. And perhaps you do feel connected to other messages here as well. But I'm going to trust that you received exactly what you needed today. So I thank you so much for connecting in, and I do hope to see you next time. Take care. Oh, I forgot to say, sorry, I do have personal readings available now, and the link for that is down in the description box down below. Until next time, take care. Bye.